Mona Lisa. Everyone's not.
Help me! Help me!
Hello, home doggy dogs. Oh, and hello, those who aren't a part of the home dog army yet. If you'd like to be, click that subscribe button, leave a like, potato patata. I'm Sun, professional procrastinator, avid gamer, and fitness queen. And also, dog catcher. Out you go now. Anyway, the real reason you are all here. Gamecube. Even better, a Gamecube virtual console on the Nintendo Switch. Now every day I wait for a sign that the Gamecube is going to arrive on the Nintendo Switch. And last week, I was pleasantly surprised. I was browsing the Twitter sphere, which has proved somewhat dangerous. However, this time there was something extremely beneficial. I stumbled upon something incredibly interesting, and no, it wasn't more hentai. It was in fact a tweet hinting that we are going to get the N64 and the Gamecube on the Nintendo Switch. I shed one tear, and then I shed two. Eurogamer confirms the VGC report and says that Super Mario Galaxy is coming to the Switch alongside other 3D Mario favourites. The new Paper Mario reconfirmed. Super Mario 3D World receives a deluxe version and new levels. An inside source tells me that due to this information, we are going to get the GameCube and maybe the Nintendo 64 on the Nintendo Switch. And an inside source tells me that this information is true. Therefore, what else is there to do but make a video highlighting the 6 GameCube games that I would love to see on the Nintendo Switch this year. Now, it would be truly offensive if I didn't put this game at the top of the list. One of my all-time favourites, bringing back all the feels from the 90s. And that game is Simpsons Hit and Run. It is a Simpsons style GTA game. Think Grand Theft Auto. The cars are involved, however, there's no Simpsons strip clubs, unfortunately, because that would be interesting. Imagine Marge all, you know. Such a pleasant thought. No death, no prostitutes, no destruction. However, it is a super fun game. In fact, it's the best Simpsons game we have ever had on any console. It's packed with tons of Simpsons references that are bound to give you that 90s nostalgia Simpsons vibe. Coming in second is in fact Mario Sunshine. I know some of you are going to be really disappointed that I'd even put this game on the list because there is a lot of Mario Sunshine haters. However, I think you either love the game or hate the game. Mario Sunshine is the first Mario game that Nintendo decided to actually step out the box and do something different. And when people think Mario games, they think, yeah, super easy, fun game. No, Mario Sunshine is the exact opposite. It's probably one of the most hardest Mario games to date. Probably why it's got a plethora of haters. Mario finally gets his girl Princess Peach and then they go on a wonderful vacation. However, not all is what it seems and it again goes terribly wrong, starting off a whole new Mario adventure. This game might not be everyone's favourite, but for me it has definitely earned a place at the top of the list. The third game on the list, which is Animal Crossing, and I know, I feel it too. We already have
Animal Crossing New Horizon on the Nintendo Switch. Why would we need the old game on the GameCube?
Well, why have one Animal Crossing game when you can have two? Why have one Debt with Tom Nook when you can have two? And why would you not want to experience the whole Animal Crossing series if you haven't experienced it before? Animal Crossing on the GameCube, believe it or not, was super fun. The game was also on the Nintendo 64 and that's where my love of Animal Crossing began. So for me, It's nostalgia, and it's a game that I really did enjoy. And by no means am I saying that this game is better than New Horizons, because it's not. To be quite honest, New Leaf and New Horizons are probably one of the best Animal Crossing games we've ever had. However, I do think it's super important for us to actually experience the original. Okay, the fourth game on the list. I'm sorry for those of you who don't agree, but Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Can we just take a few breaths for the cause? Absolutely fantastic game. And yes, another game where Nintendo decided to completely switch up the original Zelda experience. For that reason, a lot of people dislike this game. However, I really embraced the change, and this was possibly one of my favorite Zelda games aside from Breath of the Wild. Now, it's an absolutely stunning, fun-filled game that will always have a place in my heart. You are no longer using Link's toes. No, no, no. You are sailing the ocean, exploring islands, coming across new monsters, meeting new people, exploring dungeons, beating new bosses. And another thing, many people, Wind Waker was their first game because their Wii U was their first Nintendo console ever. Wow, that makes me feel old, but it was. And again, Wind Waker will give many people of all different ages a super nostalgic feeling, which I think is super important when it comes to old game consoles. The next one, I have a feeling that you're all gonna kill me for this being on my list. This title needs no name, it just requires a simple dance. Yes, SSX. Many of you will only know the game SSX Tricky. However, SSX was the snowboarding games of all snowboarding games. When this game hit the market, everyone forgot all of the snowboarding games. I'm sure even Tony Hawk's was forgotten for a little bit. Okay, so what is it that makes this game really fun? Well, I like the fact that the snowboarding game has so many different levels. They have really interesting outfits. The girls have amazing booties, and you know, you can't go wrong with amazing booties. And another thing is that the characters are filled with character. They're not dull, they're not boring, they're funny, they make you laugh. They come out with the most weird, random phrases, and I am a freak, so I like that. And I kid you not, as a young'un, I played this game non-stop. I mean, snowboarding, it does what it says in the packet. You snowboard in fun levels. However, this game was my side chick. And you all know what I mean. You have a main game which you cheat on with your side game. The game is not that serious, but it's super fun. And it gives you a break from the main game that might be causing you stress, PTSD, and anxiety. And I know you all understand exactly where I'm coming from in terms of your side game. I know now more than ever, whilst we are all adhering to martial law, you guys need some honesty in your lives because there's not much of that going around. I just need to say that I've never played this game ever in my life, and that is Smash Bros on the Gamecube. Now, I have played Smash Bros Ultimate, and boy, as much as it caused me so much stress, I recently found myself enjoying the game more and more every single day. Therefore, I would love to experience this on the Nintendo Switch. However, obviously the Gamecube edition. I have not played the Gamecube edition. I've watched gameplay and I've seen many people hype about the game. Apparently it's one of the best games we've ever had on the Gamecube. Now there seems to be a lot of characters, loads of levels, and also adventure mode, which I would love this mode on the Nintendo Switch on Smash Bros Ultimate. I think it looks amazing and I really would like a chance to play it. I think that would be one of the main games that I would love to see on the Nintendo Switch. Imagine having Smash Bros and then next to it, the Gamecube edition. That's hard. Okay, so those are all the games that I would love to see on the Nintendo Switch if we actually get the Gamecube on it. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing. Honestly, I think we need some good news this year. So Nintendo, please, I know you're not watching, but if you are, please give us the Gamecube. Anyway, I'd love to know what games you guys would like to see on the Nintendo Switch. Gamecube games, of course. Also, please drop me some N64 games that you'd like to see, because you guys know that is my all-time favourite console ever. So let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below. Also, if you haven't been there yet, new cosplay on my Patreon, also some new vlogs, and if you want to see my anime reaction, head over to my Patreon. There's a new tier for that. I love you guys so much. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay indoors, and I'll see you guys soon. And we can't leave without the cyber hugs. Lovely.